Welcome to the Points Taken Podcast March Madness Edition. How you doing, Sammy?
Oh, I feel so good to be back.
So good to be back. I'm James Keeley. This is Sammy Schaefer. You guys know us.
Yep.
All 77 of you. Welcome back to the party. We did football. We dominated.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're back.
And now we're going to try to put ourselves with the gauntlet again.
Yeah. I really want to do really well or really poorly in basketball picks.
So, for as little as I knew about betting football, I know even less about basketball.
And that is, we're getting into dangerous territory.
Very dangerous territory, so I'm going to get my ass handed to me.
So, hey, if you don't like it, just fade. Just
Yeah.
be like, these guys are dumb. Take the other way. Be like, the book is going to get paid. I might as well get paid.
There you go.
So, yeah. We only take underdogs, overs, and props. Mm-hmm. We're going to have some fun. Yep. The first round was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I made a little bit of money on that, so hopefully it keeps going.
Okay.
So, Sammy, what's on the show?
Well, the royal family is at it again.
Oh.
E2, Diddy?
It's Et2, Diddy.
I thought it was Et... Oh, it is Et2.
Like Et2, Brute?
I thought it was E2. Oh, sorry.
It's already great. Going great.
And bring on the madness.
Ooh, yeah! Sammy, what's been happening since the rap party? The greatest rap party in the history of the PTP.
It's still being talked about.
It's all over the place.
All
Patina
over.
Wine Bar.
Very small circles are still talking about it.
So everyone wants to know.
Yep.
Are you still retired?
I still am retired.
Good for you, buddy.
I have gotten... My diet's been terrible since I retired. I've gotten a little fluffy. Nobody's paying me to take my clothes off. It's not happening.
Retired by...
It's been great.
By means of fast food.
Yep. Yeah. That trans fat definitely put me into retirement.
You ate yourself out of the game.
Uh-huh. And I'm not mad about that at all.
No, you're good.
Yep.
You're still doing fine. Mm-hmm. You're still doing pretty well, I'm sure.
Yep.
You and I were asked to help out at a nursery school gala.
Oh, yeah.
I emceed, you DJ'd, we took care of people. Mm-hmm. Set a record in money raised.
How much? What can we say?
I don't know, but
okay.
I don't know if we can say. Okay. I will say smashed the other records.
Good.
Yeah, like by thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Because it's not about raising money, it's about competition.
It is about competition. We're there for them kids.
We don't care about those kids.
We want to be able to say we want to win. We want to win and say we threw the best party ever.
And it really was. It was so much fun.
It was. And we helped out a nice school. Mm-hmm. If you guys need a nursery school in the area that we live in, we got you covered.
There we go.
And gambling advice.
We help with the kids and we show you how to lose money.
Yeah. So, I've been catching up on life, but missing the podcast, missing hanging out with you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it's been boring.
Talking sports. I know. My kids are like, where you been? I'm like, don't worry about it. What do you want to do now? Here's a bunch of ice cream. I feel bad. I feel bad about being a deadbeat father lately. They're like podcast, what are they called? Orphans? Podcast orphans.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
Poor kids. But I'm coaching softball, like, starting April, 2nd. So,
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. I am the defending champion of the Ponytail League. I'm the head coach of that.
They call it the Ponytail League?
It was a Ponytail League. I'm going into minors now.
Okay.
I'm going to dominate that as well.
Oh, yeah. These little kids, they're not ready for it.
Yeah. It's going to be... There's going to be a lot of parents that hate me. Hate us. But you know what? If you're the champ... Not everybody's going to like you.
Nope, that's fine. You're going to make some enemies along the way.
You got to do that.
You know, and because you're such a competitive guy, I want to see you on the field for sure, like yelling at those kids.
I am a competitive guy, but I also know that these are children, and true. I have to wrangle the parents.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Kids are like, why is my mom so crazy? I'm like, it's okay, sweetheart. I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
You know, that's true. You have a much more level head than some of these parents out there.
They drop their kids off. Mm-hmm. They pick them up. And then, if there's a problem in the 6th inning, they're like, we need to talk to you. I'm like, you've done nothing. You get no say in this.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're all experts. They're all experts from the outfield.
They all think their kid's going to be the next all-star.
They have the best vision. They can see balls and strikes from the outfield.
They don't even see it. They can hear it.
There's no Jumbotron. There's no nothing. They're really good. I'm attempting another cleanse.
Okay.
Not like cleanse, but like less booze.
Okay.
Less to no booze.
I mean, less isn't really a cleanse. That just means you're doing a lot.
It's a Keeley cleanse.
There we go.
Where you just do your best.
An Irish cleanse.
And you fail.
And you know, you've admitted ahead of time. You've already accepted your fate.
No, I'm doing better. I've lost a little weight.
Good.
I'm doing better. I blew out an eyeball.
Yeah.
I had a retina detachment. And I'm like, can I lift weights? And they're like, no. and they're like, I'm like, what can you do? They're like, you can do a brisk 30-minute walk. That's just as good as lifting weights. I'm like, it is definitely not.
Nah.
It is definitely not. And you're bad at this. So
Thanks, Doc, for giving me the worst advice ever.
yeah, I had eye surgery on this one. Mm-hmm. They did the laser in my eyeball for like 25 minutes, just numbing.
And you're awake for this, right?
You're awake. You sit in the thing, and your head's pressed against the thing. And you just have to go like this and look down and look up and look to the side.
That sounds miserable.
And then the doctor's like, you're pulling your head back a little bit. I'm like, you have a laser in my eyeball for 25 minutes straight.
I'm sorry if this is a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah. So none of that. So I got a real, my chest is a real wet blanket again. But
hey, Doc, if you just want to like put a nail back here, make it more comfortable for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So that was pleasant. So I'm working on that. Apparently healing well, but the vision, turned 45 since we've been on our break, and the vision is not going well. Hasn't been going well since about 39.
Yeah, it's downhill when you hit that 40 mark.
Yeah, not good. It's all going. It's just polishing brass of that Titanic. Why even do anything? 45, I'll be 47. I'll
just giving up.
Yeah, just a T-shirt that says like
you turn into a real old man at 45.
Dead inside. Broken.
Just sitting in your armchair in the basement.
Until then, I'm trying to make some life changes. Trying to do that cleanse. Trying to lose some weight. Got to buy a new suit this year.
Okay.
Trying to get down to a respectable weight. The doctors are like, what is going on with that? You're not doing well. I'm like, this is pretty good for me. And they're like, all right.
I mean, anytime you lose weight, a doctor should give you a thumbs up. And this doc's like,
Yeah. Well, the doctor last time I went in, he was like, how much do you usually weigh? I'm like, around this. Usually more. He's like, all right, I guess you're fine then. He's like, your blood looks fine, I guess.
Jesus. I love how it looks good.
It's Midwest. They're like, you can really chunk it up around here sometimes.
It's winter. You're allowed to hold
like a few extra pounds. You're fine. You're fine. But hey, we're trying to make some changes.
Yeah,
we're doing some March Madness shows. Yeah. I want to do some more stuff over the summer. Maybe some movie reviews. Get the PTP back. We have our super fans texting me, going, "When are you going to bring that show back?"
Nice.
So let's start talking about some basketball. Win these people some money, or they can fade us, or whatever the hell they want to do.
Whatever works best.
Let's talk. All right, Sammy. So football record. Sammy's picks were 9-9-1 in the season. Very respectable for someone who does not watch all that much.
I will take an even record.
And the PTP was 85-73-2 on the season.
Killer.
So we're allowed to talk. Yep. We're allowed to give our opinions on this.
Be a bit boisterous.
Did you do a bracket?
I did not.
You did not?
No.
Okay.
No. And I should have when you told me we were going to do an episode. I should have done one, but I blew it off. But the real question is, how many did you do?
Yeah. 0.
Oh, what?
Have you ever thought Thursday was Wednesday?
So you just missed the deadline?
I kind of put it off, and I was like, I'll do it. I'm real good at it. So I ended up doing 0.
You're going to be so bored.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I made up for it. I made up for it on many, many occasions already. I'm up, though. I'm up so far. So let's look at what we have here, okay?
Okay.
Here's the bracket left, all right? Now, I want to look at futures in a second.
Yeah.
So let's look at futures now, okay? We got UConn as a favorite, NC State as a heavy dog at like 90-1.
Yeah.
90-1? Okay. That's worth a buck.
Yeah, I guess at that point. Was it worth? What do you lose?
Yeah. What are you seeing here that's long, over 10-1 that you like?
I liked Duke.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a solid one to maybe go to be a bracket killer.
Yeah. The Illini, they're playing well. Mm-hmm. The local team. Bama, I'm going to have to throw away some money on that. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't have money on that at 35-1, they win.
Oh.
I mean, I'll be like happy, but really beat myself up over it. Okay, I think Purdue's probably going to win.
Okay.
That's who I think is going to win. But at 650-1, I don't think there's a lot of value there.
I mean, throw 20 on it if you're that sure they're going to win. Why not?
20?
Or whatever. That's low for me. I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking to.
No, but yeah, I hear you. So let's look at the bracket here. So if you're going to say a long one, Duke, a long one, the Illini, which we can't bet on in the state of Illinois because you can't bet on college sports in the state of Illinois. Illinois college sports.
I have a lot of friends out of state. I'm sure you do too. We can always wire them some money.
What? That's breaking the law.
Is it?
Samuel.
I mean, it's more of a suggestion.
We at the PTP would never do that.
Is that really against the law?
Yeah, well, it's interstate commerce, or I don't know.
There's probably something. You're right.
Rico? I don't know. I like to say things that I don't know about. Do you know what Rico stands for?
I used to, but no, I don't.
Racketeering Inspired Corrupt Organization, I think.
Oh yeah, that sounds like what we're doing.
We got a RICO case against me. AJ, what?
You know, if I wire some money to my friend in Iowa and they come after me with a RICO case, I'm just gonna say, "Go ahead, guys, throw me in jail."
But that's what the FBI is looking for these days.
Seems
things
like
to not punish the politicians. We'll get into that more later. All right, let's just look real quick at the Illini. Okay, if they beat Iowa State, which I think they will, then they got to play UConn, and I don't think they get past UConn.
No, I'm confident of them making this round, but I wouldn't see them making it past that.
Yeah. The Bama pick looks better to me because if they beat North Carolina, which I think is a much superior team to anything at Arizona versus Clemson, maybe they squeak in and they got a shot there. Okay, let's go to the bottom here. Purdue Gonzaga. Gonzaga's a tough game. Yeah. That's a really tough game, and if they win that, Creighton Tennessee is a tough one.
Yeah.
So NC State Marquette seems like the little bit of the lesser problem if you get out of this game. So Duke at 22-1 really does look like that's my long bet there.
Yeah.
So you think you're gonna slam some money down on that?
I'd put some money on Duke.
So Duke's my long bet there. Let's just say they got to play Marquette. I think they could beat Marquette.
Yeah.
And if Gonzaga, or do they have a better chance for it? Yeah. If Gonzaga gets out of there, and then maybe like a Creighton shocks the world, Creighton versus Duke, I like Duke there.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Time to make our official picks. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet 16 picks. All right, Sammy, the Sweet 16 is here. I love it. I love all these games. All right, let's talk about the Thursday night games. What do we got first?
All right, first is the 6-seed Clemson versus 2-seed Arizona. Clemson's plus 7.5, and the total's 152.
Yeah, I was looking at these games. They're a lot of fun. I just want to fire overs and favorites and props, but I looked into it a little bit to do, some research for our fans in case they want to jump on the wagon.
Yeah.
Clemson's D is pretty good. The last 7 wins, they've given up 64 points or less, and 70.6 on the season, so they lock it down pretty good. They can score a little bit. Arizona runs well, puts up good numbers, but they give up plenty. It's the tourney, Sammy. Mm-hmm. Pound the over. What are we doing?
We're taking it over at 152.
152. Come on.
Yeah.
But this one isn't great. I don't love it. Maybe just spank the over. Don't pound it. Just give it a little tap. All right, that's one. What else we got?
Number 5 seed San Diego State versus number 1 UConn, and we're...
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Don't blow it. This is a rematch of the national championship game last year.
Oh, okay, got it.
So this is a revenge game. UConn won that one by a lot, 76-59. But San Diego State crushed Yale, 85-57. UConn trounced Northwestern, who was not a happy household around here, 75-58. Didn't even play that great in the second half, and they just destroyed them. San Diego State scores 74.7 points per game and gives up 66.3. UConn scores 81.1 points per game and gives up 64. What are we taking?
We're taking that over at 136.
This is the over to pound.
Pound it.
This is my favorite bet of Thursday. Pound that over.
Perfect.
But give it that smack. Pound that over. That's 2 overs. All right. What's the next game, Sam?
All right. Number 4 seed Alabama versus number 1 seed North Carolina. Alabama is plus 4.5, and the total is at 173.5.
All right. It pains me to say this, but Carolina is the better team.
Yes.
The line is suspiciously low, though.
Okay. Yeah. 4.5.
Roll Tide, Sam.
Of course.
What are we taking?
We're taking Alabama plus 4.5.
Roll Tide, Sam.
As a shocker to no one.
That's a heart bet. That is just a BS heart bet.
That's all emotions right there.
I'm taking it. We got a Sammy pick, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
What's the next game, Sammy?
Number 3 seed Illinois versus number 2 seed Iowa State. Illinois is plus 1.5 with total of 145.5.
Okay. I got a feeling this is going to be a homer pick.
Yeah.
Now, if we were able to bet on the Illini in the great state of Illinois, we would, we'd be able to make a play on this. I don't know what you're going to do. I know you travel for work.
It's true. That is true. I might be out of town this weekend.
In my opinion, Illinois is playing better basketball. I'm not going to be able to bet it, so I'm glad you're taking this. What are you taking, Sam?
Taking Illinois plus 1.5.
I like it. I love the 2 homer picks, Bama and Illinois. Let's do it.
Yeah.
On to Friday's game, Sammy. What do we got?
Number 11 seed North Carolina State versus number 2 Marquette. North Carolina State is plus 6.5. We have an over of 150.5.
Okay, so we both took a play on this.
Yeah.
We both took a play on this. Marquette gives up 69.8 points per game. NC State puts up 75.5 points per game. NC State has put up 73 or more in 8 straight games. What am I taking?
You're taking the North Carolina State team total over 72.5.
Well, that is right on brand there.
Yeah, there it is.
They put 73 up. It's razor thin margin. And what are you taking, Sam?
I'm taking NC State at plus 6.5.
Hey, they're playing well. They're in the tourney. They're getting points.
Yep.
It kind of goes with our philosophy there.
Yep.
What's the next game?
All right, number 5, Gonzaga versus number 1, Purdue. Zags are plus 5.5 with a total of 154.5.
Did you know that they call them the Zags?
Nope.
And you were like, I like this game.
I do. No idea they call them the
So
Zags.
another game that we're both picking, where we have separate plays on that. Purdue, you know, they put up a ton of points last game. Gonzaga's playing well. What do I got?
You've got the over at 154.5.
It's a lot, but I think they get it, and
That's
I
high.
think they put that in there. What do you got, Sammy?
I'm taking the Zags at plus 5.5.
Just learn that word.
I'm more excited about it now. Now I can say the Zags.
I love it. I love that there was very little analysis there. It's just I like the over, you like that. All right, we got 2 more games.
Yep.
Let's get into it, Sammy.
All right, number 4 seed Duke versus number 1 Houston. Duke is plus 4 and a total of 134.5.
This over is calling me.
Yeah,
It is calling me like heroin to a junkie.
you love those overs.
I love them. I just love those buckets. The last game, Duke scored 93 and Houston scored 100. Houston scores 74.2 per game and gives up 56.9. So they play pretty stifling D. Duke scores 80.2 and gives up 67.2. But it seems like a trap.
Yeah, they're reeling you in.
134.5.
Yeah.
When they, I want it so bad. Duke in the tourney's always tough.
Yeah.
People hate him and they love it. I love a villain.
I do.
I mean, I really don't care about Duke, but I do like that they're villains. Like Christian Layton is one of the greatest. I wish he went to WWE. He would have been the greatest. What do I take? What am I taking?
You're taking Duke plus 4?
Give me Duke plus with the points.
I think that's a good bet.
The local Northbrook basketball player here, John Shire, he's the head coach of Duke now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we get Northbrook zone. There'll be a parade here if that guy wins the whole thing. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And if they get past Houston, I'm spending that futures winnings before the final 2 games.
I don't think they don't do parades up here anymore.
Oh.
Let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on.
Real jump quick over that. God, dark as jeez. Okay.
Next game.
Yeah, next game, Sam. Last game. Quickly.
Number 3 seed Creighton versus number 2 Tennessee. It's Creighton is plus 2.5 with a total of 144.
Yeah, Creighton lost by a point to San Diego State last year and missed the Elite 8. They always kind of show up. I think they're pissed off. Their top 3 scorers are all back from last season for one more shot. And screw Tennessee, because I hate them. What am I taking?
You're taking Creighton plus 2.5.
Creighton plus 2.5. Easy money.
Take it.
You know what? I would never put a dime on Tennessee. It's another heart pick.
This is emotions.
But there's a little data to suggest that Creighton looks pretty good in this one.
Okay.
So that's it. Those are your winners, hopefully.
Yeah, we're rolling into this weekend hot.
And we're going to come back and see how we did. We'll post the Saturday and Sunday games on X at Points Taken Pod. I don't think we're coming back for another one. Or we'll put something on Instagram, too.
Yeah, we can do something on Instagram.
We'll see who wins and who gets into it. We'll be back for Final Four, but until then, let's you want to have a drink, talk some news?
Let's do it.
Do our show?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Win that money. Enjoy.
Are these game day drinks?
Sammy, it's time for everybody's favorite drinking game. Kitty?
Are these game day drinks?
She nails it every time, Sam.
Perfect.
Nails it.
That's a pro.
That's a pro right there. All right. It's March Madness. College time. We're kicking it back to college days. We're going cheap college beer, but with a twist, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be warm or even very, very warm. We cooled it down. We chilled it nicely in a cooler, but we're going very cheap college beer, and we're going to see if this qualifies as a game day drink. Everybody knows the rules. 6.4 or greater qualifies. The ladies do not know what we got.
Nope. Getting revealed live.
Sammy, give them the first beer. We got 3 of them.
All right.
Woo!
Well, we are starting off with definitely a fan favorite of
Ice House. Chilled to a perfect cold.
Perfect.
We, for some reason, think if we get it cold enough, it'll bring up the taste.
All right. A gentleman should have cracked that, but
Oh,
whatever.
sorry.
Here, allow me.
No, I learned lessons on germs, not to touch people's drinks.
That's true.
And then
Sorry.
you put your
Get
gummy,
your hand away from my
you
wife's beer.
put your gummy hands all over it. You can never
Man.
lecture me about germs
How
again.
dare you, sir? How dare you? Ice House. If you're an Ice House fan, comment to the
You have to
post in
talk.
the comments below. And also, your family's going to have a big meeting with you involved at some point.
Yeah, I feel like our fans have graduated past Ice House.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to change the game up a little bit for brevity reasons. We're going to try it. If anybody's got an idea of somebody's score, 6.4 or less or more, hit them up. All right, everybody, cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome back to March Madness. All right. I'm not looking forward to this all that much. I'm taking a big pull off this.
Yeah.
From the
All right,
great
write down your
city
score.
of Milwaukee, 5.5%.
Write down your score.
alcohol.
Yeah. All right. I feel like I'm gonna go in here and nail everybody's scores. Jackie gave. I'm gonna just do it myself. Jackie gave this a 4.9. Kitty gave this 5.1. Sammy, you're at 5.4. What do we got, Jack?
It's pretty good.
2.2.
Wow.
What do you got,
Wow,
Kitty?
Really low.
5.0.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
What about you, Sam?
5.5.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're pretty
good.
good except for this one here.
Yeah.
A real harsh critic. A real harsh critic. Oh, yeah, and what? Anybody got a jump on me?
I just know it's not game day drink for you. It's
Yeah.
not a 6.4.
No, I would give you the. I'm gonna say 5.2.
Okay, 5.8. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. It's a little rough. I mean, look.
Judging that.
Do you feel like silently judging that? Wow. Do you feel like it's better because it's ice cold?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like room temperature, that's gonna be like swill.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't imagine an ice house at room temperature.
Yeah.
It's like torture.
I've definitely never had that
You've never had Ice House.
at room temperature.
Oh, at room temperature. Yes, you've had many at Ice House. What was your college beer, Sammy?
Miller Lite. That's all we drank was Miller Lite.
Yeah.
And we've definitely had those days you wake up and you drink out of the keg, but it's warmed
Ooh.
overnight, and you're just like, well, we gotta finish this before we bring it back.
Right.
Yeah.
It's too heavy. We don't want to carry it. We should dump
so
it
I've
into
had a
our
lot of
bodies.
Warm Miller Lite.
Kitty, what was yours?
Bud Light. We had a lot of Bud Light.
That's fair.
And you, yeah.
That's fair. They didn't go that well. NU. I mean, that's trash beer at NU. Northwestern Spoofy. What about you, Jackie?
It was Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a lot of natural light
Natty
at Bama.
Lights.
At Bama.
Nice.
Oh wait, there was a lot of Schlitz.
A lot of Schlitz.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that's a callback
Forgot
right
that
there.
one.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were freshmen, it was a lot of Natty Light. We did some Milwaukee's Best. That was more high school. Yeah. So.
South Florida, Milwaukee's best.
Because we're rednecks, even though we grew up in Boca, we were very affluent. We're like, let's pretend we're hillbillies,
Woo!
and yeah, and like our very nice pickup trucks. Not me, but other people.
I love the idea of Boca Hillbillies.
What's the next one, Sammy? Get the
All
ladies
right.
ready. We got to see what's the best of the worst here.
Well,
Yeah,
a good trip
this-
down memory lane. We are going to Natty
Natty
Ice.
Nice.
May I open that for you? Or yeah. And there's lots of ice on it,
There is lots of it.
but at least it'll be cold.
Get some ice off of there. There's a little bit more. That's okay. It's part of the experience.
Natty Ice.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, what do you
James
think
is
your
allowed to open it? I'm not.
what do you think your prediction is? Sam, you're not allowed. I'm not thrilled with you touching my cooler. So,
All right.
you know how I feel about you. All right, cheers. Here's to round 2, everybody. Anybody have a
I'm expecting worse.
expecting
I'm
worse?
expecting downhill.
I'm expecting better.
Okay, my first. Okay. Anybody want to guess Jackie? The first one was 2.2.
I'm thinking she's gonna go 2.7. I think
She hasn't even written it down yet. Kitty, everybody write down your score.
All right.
I'm jumping the gun here. And I'm going side by side with the Ice House.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it could be an interesting day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
5.9, so it'll get you drunk faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you need if you're gonna be drinking these all night.
All right. Kitty, what do you think Jackie put on this?
I'm gonna go 4.3.
Oh, way too high. Way too high. What do you think, Sammy?
Consider like a 2.9. She's not breaking the 3.
What was the first one?
2.2? I think you said.
2.2? I think she's 2.1.
I actually went up a whole point.
Oh, God!
Hey,
I would drink that over the Ice House.
I like it.
All right.
Is this another Milwaukee beer? I can't even find it.
Nah.
I don't know.
I'm just wondering if Milwaukee makes all the bad
Kitty,
beers.
what was your Ice House score?
My Ice House was 5.0.
I'm sorry. Okay, 5.0. So, Sammy, what do you think Kitty gives this?
I think she liked it better. I don't know if she went all the way up to a 6 though, so 5.7, 5.8.
I got her about 5.4. What do you think she got it at, Jackie?
What was the first score?
5.0.
5.0.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go 6.0.
What do you got? What do you got, Kitty?
5.6.
5.6. Oh, very, very good. Very
You know
good.
it.
All right, and then anybody got a beat on this guy? I have 5.8 in the Ice House. Do you think
You
I
like
liked
that
it?
better. Yeah.
I like this better?
And I'm going to say there's a callback to, the good old college days. I'm
Yeah.
going to put that at, I don't know.
But let me just say this:
What?
I used to drink natural light, not natural ice.
Well, true.
Okay,
Ah.
5.8 for the
5.6.
5.6. Anybody else?
I think you would drink this on a game. I'd call it 6.4.
6.4.
I think-
Wow,
Okay.
Jackie, anything?
I think so.
I think I'll follow Sammy's lead and say 6.4.
Well, you were both wrong because Kitty nailed it at 5.6.
Wow.
Very good, Catherine.
Nice.
Very, very good. All right, we got one more to go.
Oh, and I saved the best for last.
Oh, boy.
It's very.
Is it true?
I went and got us some grenades with the nice Miller High Life.
Oh, enjoy that highlight. Can you? How do you do these? Oh yeah,
I
there we
think
go.
No,
twist
it's
off,
a
yeah.
twist off.
There we go.
That was easy.
We
But
classed it up with the glass.
Save the best for last. Who sang it, ladies?
Ooh, thank you.
Anyone? Anyone?
Vanessa Williams.
Oh, very good. A very good song. Vanessa Williams won. Didn't she win like Miss
Was.
America?
Yes.
And then she got it stripped from her because she was in like Penthouse magazine.
Yep.
Yeah. Not very nice, Miss America people.
Yeah, come on, like let's not act like they're on their high horse or something like
They're
that.
on their high
like
horse.
they have morals.
Right, all those Miss America people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanessa
Very
Williams,
Pure.
crazy talented singer, actress, beautiful woman. Lighten up. Lighten up. Okay, let's try this. Cheers.
Yes.
Last one. Great college beers.
They are
Wow.
cute little bottles.
They are cute little bottles. And I
Purification gets a point.
have drank these way more recently than these other two. Because they are cute little bottles. You know me. Everyone.
It's the champagne of beers.
It is.
This yeah. I won't tip my hat on this one.
You already did. You don't go, yeah. And
Well,
just-
no, there's a bad memory of these.
Is there any like beverage or food or smell or taste that does not have a memory associated with it with you?
True. Oh no, they're all bad.
Yeah. Oh
All
God.
bad?
Yeah, but it was like True Lies. Yeah, but they were all bad. All right. Okay. All right. Let's start off. Kitty, what was your last two scores?
5.0 and 5.6.
Okay. You gave this a 6.4.
Ooh,
What?
that's high. I don't think she. I think she kept this.
6.4.
Oh!
Wow!
You can attest. I know this woman's taste. Oh my God.
Here.
Nailed it. Give me the high five. Boom. Boom. All right. Well, we don't even need to go any further.
Right, yeah.
Game over.
Jackie, what were your last two scores?
2.2
And
and
a
3.2.
All right. You gave this a 4.2.
I think it's a good guess.
What do you think,
Yeah,
Kitty?
I like that. 4.2 seems
What do you think, Sammy?
fine.
I know. I think 4.0.
All right, reveal.
Nobody was paying attention because I physically shivered.
Oh, no.
It's 2.6.
Oh,
Downhill.
I thought it was because it was so
it got
cold.
worse.
Wah, wah.
It worsened from the last one. All right, Sammy, what was your last two scores?
5.5 and a 5.1.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm not.
Bad
Tip my
memories.
hat. You gave this a 4.6.
3.9.
All right, Jackie, what do you think?
I'm gonna go 3.2.
Okay.
4.5.
Okay, 4. I was right there.
There's no flavor to it, but
No.
it gives me heartburn. So I was more thinking about the future.
All right.
But there's no taste to it.
All right, so my first one was a 5.8, then a 5.6. What did I give this? Anyone got a beat?
You got a game day. You got a game day drink.
Do I?
I don't think so.
No.
I think I'm going with the trend. I think he's 5.2.
All right.
6.5.
Jackie?
What were the numbers again?
5.6, 5.8, 5.6.
Oh, 5.7.
I
Right in the middle.
Kitty said 6.5.
Yeah.
I mirrored her score at 6.4. It
Oh.
is just there at a game day drink.
Hey.
I will drink this on game day. I won't have many of them,
No.
but they're small, so I guess I
Yes.
will have many of them.
It's cute.
Well played.
Woo.
All right. Well, this was a lot of fun. We should do this again. And this was another great segment of Kitty.
Are these game day drinks?
Sammy, a glaring omission. If you don't know who is to my right, it's the amazing Jackie Smith. Jackie Smith, everybody. The creator of the Jackie glasses and other swag. You can't see it on this one.
No.
But thanks for joining us, Jackie.
Thank you for having me.
I was too excited about the college old beer drinks.
The bad beer.
I know. It would have been like a more forgivable omission if I'd been like, I had a bunch of Ice House and I forgot to introduce you. But Sammy, what else is in the news?
All right. Well, Kate Middleton releases controversial viral video post after disappearing the public eye on Christmas Day.
Yeah, so this is kind of why Jackie's here. She and our other guest of the show and friend, Cindy Patter, are, would you say, obsessed with this story?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So I've been hearing about this since, early January. And I said, Jackie, give me some points on this, because I haven't been following. Do not care. But so Kate Middleton came out and said she has cancer, right? That's why she's been missing for what, 4 months?
Correct.
Okay. A lot of people suspect that this is royal bullshit.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, the conspiracy theories were flying for sure.
Okay, so what are the conspiracy theories? I need to hear this.
Well, most of it was that I think that people were saying like she was already dead.
Yeah.
And that there was a lookalike that was walking around to be her, stuff like that. Like, it got real dark.
A bad lookalike.
Well, with the deep, has everyone seen like deep fake videos?
Yeah.
They're scary.
Yeah.
Like, how are those not, used to like start World War III?
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
So why can't you? I don't know why you would use a lookalike. A British. I don't know. But we need to dive into this. Do you think that she's actually alive, Jackie?
I do not.
You don't.
Wow.
I think she's taken off.
Taking up. There's
She's
nowhere
like,
she can
I'm
hide.
all done.
So she's in like a wig.
I'm all done with this.
Really? Done with the royal family?
Yes.
Do you
I'm
think?
out. Peace.
Do you think they just let them walk away?
No.
They are
That's
horrible.
horrible.
No.
She's in the tower.
They're horrible. She's in the
Throw them off the
tower.
road.
Move into the. Move in so we put this on camera. Your wild conspiracy theories. Okay. So she's the girl in the iron mask.
Yes.
Nice.
Likely.
Definitely.
I don't trust the royal family one bit. I think they're horrible people. Horrible people. I'm glad we escaped them.
Yes.
What are you gonna say, Jack?
There's just so many shady things. They released that horrible Mother's Day photo, right?
Okay, we'll have to put that up. I have no idea what she's
Yeah.
talking about.
Horribly photoshopped.
Okay.
And they blamed it on her. They said she was just an amateur who doesn't know what she's doing. They threw her under the bus.
Wow.
If she really does have cancer, why did she sit and make that announcement alone?
Right. Where's her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that cuck Harry was with Meghan when she was like, "These people are horrible. I hate it."
Was she propped up, like someone was behind her shaking her
Right.
head when
Right.
she was making the video?
She made a video outside in the same sweater 7 years ago.
Right.
Same sweater.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's deep.
You're really into this story.
I love it.
I will say though, if you're in the public eye like that, you're not wearing that same sweater.
No.
That thing goes to charity, or gets burned,
I mean, maybe it's a favorite sweater.
or they do some sort of weird British masturbation ceremony over it. Whatever they do, that's not going out for 7 more years. Should I edit that last part?
It's not the worst thing they said tonight.
No.
It's true. Yeah. What else? What else, Jackie? What else?
Look, I just gotta say, I'm surprised that I thought this was not an American story. I didn't think anybody in the U.S. really cared about this. I'm impressed that you're really into it.
It's a good mystery.
Here's my problem with this story, though. This story took off, and within a day, everybody had these answers. But I still don't know whose cocaine was in the White House.
That's
I
true.
think that's the real story that I want to know.
Yeah, we all know. We all know. You don't need to be hunting for that. I was not, because it's Hunter Biden. All right, what else, Jackie? Tell us more. Should we get Cindy on the phone?
I mean, one of the theories is that she's going to upstage Jesus on Easter Sunday.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Wait, she's gonna like resurrect herself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Here. Give the Easter greeting or whatever
Wow.
they do from the royal family.
Yes.
Listen, I'm a big Jesus fan, but we are kind of sick of waiting. If Kate did that, she would really outshine him. So that's one. Any other theories?
I don't think so.
I
Just
think that. Go ahead.
I have nothing.
So
No,
does that mean we're gonna see a Kate crucifixion?
No, like the new Messiah.
that already happened behind closed doors.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. She'd be my new Jesus.
Sure.
I'm down with that. She's very pretty.
Way cuter.
She's way cute. Oh, honey, you're gonna get us in so much trouble. Your dad's gonna be mad.
He'll be so mad.
So is yours. There's gonna be a lot of mad religious dads around here. All right. I also believe that this is very fishy, very suspicious. Again, the bigger thing too was like, why wasn't her husband by her side? Why is she just doing this? And it's very like South Park-ish, you know. They're that royal family is creepy as hell. We do not need them. They are completely unnecessary. They're very ceremonial, and they have a history that's quite complicated. Mm-hmm. So, all right, we'll see what happens. We'll bring Jackie back when she's proven that, you know, zombie Kate, whatever it is. All right, and the bigger and more recent news, Sammy, hit us with it.
This is a doozy. Sean P. Diddy Combs is under investigation by Homeland Security on charges of sex trafficking.
Yeah. So this is kind of a long time coming.
Yeah.
He's been accused left and right since like the early 90s of a lot of horrific things. And every time he's like, this is just them trying to get money from me. Maybe once or twice. But a lot over decades.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it brings me to my question. What's your favorite P. Diddy song?
Oh yeah, there's some good ones though. I mean, he was a good artist. I can't get mad at him for that.
What's your favorite Cosby bit? You gotta separate the art from the artist on these things a little bit. But yeah, he is accused of sex trafficking. Don't know. Gotta give him. You know, you don't want to accuse anybody. He's a billionaire in the public eye. You don't know. But a warrant was signed, and they broke down the doors of two of his houses on opposite coasts. So the Homeland Security is involved. And I do think there's tiers of people that are untouchable, and he's just not on that tier yet.
Yeah,
He's not a politician.
He was never high enough.
Nah.
No.
He doesn't have any.
Go on. I was gonna say, even in his rap career, he was still kind of like behind Notorious Big. He was never the number one guy.
Yeah. So, but he's made a ton of money. He's a great producer. He's a pretty talented guy. I like some of his work. I don't love this work. I think this work is not my favorite.
No.
But accused of sex trafficking, don't know. Sexual violence, probably. Physical violence, definitely. Gun charges, 1,000,000%. He raps about it.
Yeah.
And he raps about, you know, slapping bitches and all that stuff. So,
Well, that's the thing. Like, everybody in the 90s and early 2000s, they kind of knew him as a bad guy. Then he has one good role in a movie, and everyone forgets. And now they're all surprised.
what was the role?
Get him to the Greek.
Yeah.
He was great in that movie. And
Jimmy May
everyone's
actually
like,
went out to that
He
one.
did.
great movie. And everyone's like, oh, he's playful. Maybe he's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
And he's a terrible guy.
Oh, they all are.
Terrible.
They all are. And then there's all these, you know, accusations. They're like, yeah, I was only 17 when he flew me out to LA from Detroit and he did horrible things to me. I'm like, I am not blaming you as a victim, but what were you expecting?
Maybe people blame the parent on that one.
Blame the parent on that one. And some of these people had bad parenting. This one story, and again, not blaming the victim, but she was like, I was at a club when I was 17 and I met one of his guys, and he put me on the phone with Sean Combs and was like, I'm going to fly you out. And the allegations were that she was assaulted by several men. And, you know, of course, that's horrific. But stay away from these people. Just stay away from them. They are not going to be your friends. They're not going to make you a star. They're going to do horrible things. They're going to exploit you and abuse you.
It's so hard at 17 though, because you just see the stars.
Yeah.
And it's such a bad person, like,
Yeah.
Holmes, to take advantage of that.
And they see him in the movies and they see him in the videos and like, seems like a good dude. Yeah. Another accusation was from somebody that worked for him, a videographer named Rodney Lil Rod Jones, that says P. Diddy was grooming him for a very sexual relationship, made him get prostitutes all the time, woke up next to him and P. Diddy with 2 prostitutes and said he was drugged and felt he was raped by Puff Daddy. And he said Puff Daddy would always grab his penis and touch his... Do I have to say anus on my show? You know, but he did that, and
It's affection.
that was in the
That's in
lawsuit.
the best way.
And P. Diddy said, quote unquote, it was just horsing around.
Yeah.
Sam, you know when you and I do that,
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, woo.
you know after the PTP show when you and I are just
That's how we end every episode.
yeah, just pantsless and just slapping things around. Yeah, that's not horsing around. That is a ridiculous sexual assault. And yeah, you're not doing well these days, P. Diddy. Sorry. And again, a fan, but not probably don't want to like hang out with him. All these videos are coming out. There's one with Justin Bieber when he's 15, and P. Diddy's like, I'm keeping Justin Bieber for 48 hours, and I'm going to give him the treatment. I ain't going to tell you what's going to happen, but it's a 15-year-old's dream. And I got to tell you, I don't think it was a dream for him.
Right.
It seems very bad.
Here's your new PlayStation. Yay!
And then his father-in-law, Stephen Baldwin, a world-class wackadoo, but might not be telling a lie, posts these videos and says, the truth is coming out, and some bullshit Jesus quote and all that stuff. So yeah, so it's going to get interesting. If you like royal family gossip and P. Diddy maybe, escaping the country? Yeah.
There was talks that maybe he went to, I forgot what island he was at, but his plane definitely went.
Yeah.
But now there's speculations if he was on the plane or not.
But here's the thing. Everyone will now, it's just going to, all you need for people to forget about important stuff that they should be outraged about is a little time. So Epstein Island, they won't care. They will not care. No one will ever say, we demand to see that list. We know people were there. We demand to see what actually happened there. Even though they have, records of very important people there. It's just, so P. Diddy's on, next on the list, so that'll be the story for a while, and the news cycle will cycle through, and then people go, remember 12 years ago? When all these really important politicians and rainmakers and important people were at Epstein Island? Yeah, no, I don't know. It went away because, now little Bow Wow's in trouble or whatever. So, yeah, that's that. Who else wants to talk about this? I feel like, Jackie, you think P. Diddy's going down, or you think that he's got too much money and influence that...
I've really invested all my time in Caleb.
What about you, Kitty?
Yeah, I think he'll, like you said, it'll hang out for a while and then it'll die down. I think he'll get out. I think it'll get quiet enough that he's able to pay his way out of it.
Probably. He's more important than R. Kelly.
Yeah. Oof.
Way more important than R.
Ooh,
Kelly.
I don't know about that one. I'm taking R. Kelly over Puff Daddy.
But I'm saying with money and influence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Money and influence.
He's got to have some dirt on somebody that'll help him get out of this.
Yeah. But it's funny to see, 50 Cent and a couple other guys coming after him. And they're also saying Jay-Z is like a world-class weirdo. So,
That's no surprise.
Not a surprise.
And then we talked about on the PTP before about Will Smith having all these allegations of
He's a freak.
Yeah, of a guy that he worked with, and somebody walked in on him having sex with this guy that he works with, and all these things. So, yeah. It must be nice to be that famous and popular that you're just like, what's the grossest, weirdest situation I can get into?
It's gross.
How far do you have to go to be like, I feel human again? You know what the answer is? Scientology.
Yeah.
Xenu.
Apparently.
That'll do it. All right, gang. Thanks for watching. That took a real hard turn for March Madness picks. If you want picks, I hope you stopped watching about 25, 30 minutes ago. But cheers. We got a game day drink, an official one. Thanks, Jackie, for coming on, talking about, the royal, all the gossip. We'll have you back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kitty, as always. Sammy and I are going to say Auf Wiedersehen, and we will see you probably, Tuesday?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again for watching the PTP. See you soon. Cheers.